Hi, my name is Hannah Beasley. I'm 23 years old, I have no building experience, and I am planning to build my own tiny house. When I was a teenager, I came across Tiny House Nation and I loved the show. I watched all the episodes and I thought it was so cool that these people were average people in most cases who just had saved for a while and decided that they wanted to downsize. I come from a large family. I have 5 other siblings, so we've always lived in kind of mid-sized to large homes. I became the kid who would clean my room every couple months and take everything that I could find that I wasn't using and throw it out or give it to Goodwill or give it to my siblings. I am building a tiny house because I'm a big fan of minimalism. I like simple living. I like the idea of taking the money that you would otherwise spend on house expenses like an electric bill and a water bill that's going to be pretty big for the size house that most Americans live in, and taking that same money and being able to use it for things that I'm passionate about. I love to travel. I travel normally about 4 to 5 times a year and I'm gone for a month each time. And the idea of ending up with a house where it would be such a demand on my finances to where I couldn't travel that much doesn't appeal to me at all. I have a grandmother who's hopefully going to be moving in with me and my family sometime in the next year or 2. Our current plan is for me to build the tiny house and then my grandmother and I will live in it together. We'll be on my family's property, so I'm not going to have to worry about purchasing a new piece of land and trying to get the zoning laws to allow me to live there. I have no building experience whatsoever. Now thankfully my dad is actually a pretty great woodworker and he has a lot of the tools that I'll need to construct my house. So he is going to be able to teach me a lot of what I need to know, which is awesome. I'm also doing a ton of research. Right now I'm in the research and planning phases. It's kind of crazy everything that I have to learn, that anyone has to learn if they're going to build a tiny house. It's somewhat intimidating, but it also is very attainable. So I'm going to be filming this whole process because I want to share the whole experience with anybody who's in the same boat, and I figure that as I'm an introvert and I'm great at talking to myself, I should be really great at vlogging. So I am calling it the Tiny Freedom House because this house to me represents freedom from the traditional standard of living, from a traditional mortgage, and also I'm a libertarian. So I'm a graphic designer and I have my own business, which is wonderful. It's what allows me to travel so much. I can just take my work with me. Everything's on my laptop. So that kind of flexibility allows me the financial freedom as well as the physical freedom to be able to go where I need to go, build a tiny house, make life choices however I want, and be free from the typical standards and restrictions that a traditional job would place on me.